I want to welcome you in to Celtic Knits Club 2024. This is an extra special year because it is our 5th year running the Celtic Knits Club. And I think that it's possibly the most exciting yet, but might be biased. Every year when we're planning it, we get so excited about it, and it's probably our favourite of the whole year. So I do hope you're going to come in and join us. Now, if you want to know a little bit more, let's get started. First of all, each year we like to pick a theme. So obviously Celtic knits and cables are the overarching theme always. But by actually having another theme for that specific year, it allows each of the designers in the club to go on their own little journey down the theme idea, but still keep it quite cohesive. So the designers for the club this year will be me again, Eimear and Laura will be doing the designs for the club. And the theme is going to be the islands of Ireland. Recently, I've been doing a little bit of exploring into some of the islands, and it's really got me thinking about how interestingly the way culture and traditions actually develop within island cultures, because of the fact that they are obviously part of the mainland and part of the main country, but they're so isolated for many parts of the year that a lot of their own traditions develop over time and can have the same starting place but can go down a totally different path, in a different direction from the mainland. So that was where the starting point was, and now the fun part is going to figure out where me, Laura and Eimear are going to go with that particular journey, each of us taking our own path and figuring out where our startering traditions and cables are going to take us on our Celtic Knits Club 2024. So now, in terms of the actual logistics and how the whole thing comes together, if you've never been part of the club before, it's released on the 16th of November, and it's open until the middle of December, or until stocks last. We've got a certain amount of yarn that's been ordered, so once that's gone, it's gone. There's a couple of different options that you have for joining. The first one is a full club where you get everything that comes with the club, where you just have an actual single one-off payment. Now the deliveries are still coming in 3 deliveries, so you'll have a delivery in March, a delivery in May, and one in July. But the payment is just a single once-off payment that covers everything. The other option is installment payments, so it's 3 installments spaced a month apart, a third of it coming out in each installment, and then the deliveries will be on the same timeline as for the full club. Third option and final option is the digital one. So perhaps you have some yarn already, you want to have it use at home, but you would really like to be part of the club and get all of the patterns and all of the digital goodies, and then the digital option is going to be the one for you. So now, in terms of what you get, the first one is your deliveries. If you're doing the full one, you are going to get the patterns. So there's going to be patterns with each installment. Some of them will have 2 patterns, other ones are going to have just a single pattern. And you will have yarn enough for each of the patterns for the first 2 installments. The final one you have to choose. So you're going to opt for the yarn purchase, whether you're going to get the wrap installment, which will be the smaller amount of yarn, or the garment, which will come in 3 sizes, sizes 1, 2 and 3, depending on the amount of yarn. Everything else is going to be the same, and you will get the patterns for all of them. So if you change your mind and want to swap around, you have the pattern for everything, so there's absolutely no problem with that. And also, when you've got the patterns, you may perhaps decide that you want to order extra yarn and perhaps knit a second project for it. You have 2 different colour options you can choose from. This is colour option 1. And this is colour option 2. And you won't know which of them is for project 1 or installment 1 or installment 2, but I will tell you which the garment or the wrap, the final one, is going to be, because often when people are knitting a bigger project, knowing the colour is important to them. So for option 2, that's going to be this light blue colour. And for option 1, it's going to be this mid-grey colour. So these are going to be the 2 final installment options for option 1 and option 2. So you just pick which one you want when you're purchasing it, and the rest of the pieces the rest of the colors will come with that particular option as you're going through. You won't know which 1 and 2 are, but you will know number 3. Now for the yarn. This is a yarn we introduced last year, and it has been custom milled for us by Donegal Yarns, and it's called Deas. It's an Aran weight yarn. It's 86% merino, 14% mohair. The mohair just adds that just very slight halo and really makes it a very light, comfortable, warm fabric to wear, and it's just a dream to knit with. Everyone who's been working with it last year absolutely adored it, and so it means that we want to introduce these brand new colors to you. These 6 colors for the Celtic Knits 24 are brand new for this year. They will be exclusive to the club until the club has closed, and it won't be till next autumn that they're going to be available on general release. So if you want to get your hands on any of these yarns, then you will want to join the club. I do hope I see you in there. We're going to have an awful lot of fun, learning lots. You'll of course get all of the workshops that come with the patterns with step-by-step videos. There'll be Zoom launches. There's going to be crafty extras coming along your way. And of course you're in exclusive Knithub forum. So it's a lot more than yarn and patterns. There is just a very, very enjoyable, immersive experience that will take you halfway through the entire of 2024. Come on and join us.